Louisiana Beer Reviews, Special Edition number 11, Keystone Ice. Keystone Ice, 5.9% alcohol, was introduced by Coors Brewing Company in 1994 during the ice beer craze, which was set off by the 1993 introduction of Ice House by Miller Brewing. This beer is kosher, in case you're interested in that. It gets very poor ratings on Rate Beer and Beer Advocate. It got an excellent rating on The Beer and Me, however. I've had this many times. I wanted to revisit it. It's not widely available in the New Orleans area anymore. There's only one store I know of in this whole town here of La Place that sells it. But in other places, it's very common. It says ale on the can. It's not an ale, it's a lager. But they say that because Texas has these bizarre beer control laws. Keystone Ice is typically sold in your 12-ounce, 16-ounce, or 24-ounce cans. It is sold in bottles in some places, but I know that's very limited. You may see it in 40-ounce bottles or quart bottles. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this going. As expected, you get a thick, very white head. It's so cloudy today. A super clear yellow appearance, straw appearance. The aroma on Keystone Ice is very sweet and it's sort of bready. You get some barley malt. You're picking up some of the corn, sweet corn, and some clean water. I think it has a nice, pleasant aroma. Let's go with the taste. This taste is not an uncommon taste. The flavor is very similar to what you get with the other mass-produced ice lagers, which all come in around 5.5 to 6%. You can really pick up that corn now. You get some sweetness verging on overly sweet, or as they say, cloying. You do get that, it's that malt liquor flavor profile. Not that different than what you're going to get with a Magnum or a Mickey's. It's a good example. You have some hop bitterness at the end of the sip, but the IBU is probably around 15 or 15 to 17. It's not going to be very bitter. The body is very light and watery, and the finish is crisp, clean, refreshing, dry. The drinkability is quite high. All right. What do we say about this beer? Yes, it's widely ridiculed and trashed on video reviews and on the written reviews. One of the video reviewers got very angry with me last year, and I think you can guess who this was. He was getting ready to do a review of an ice beer, and he said, I'm going to review this trash beer. And I told him I found that offensive to start a review calling something trash, because then you have this embedded bias. Of course, he got so angry he made an ugly comment back to me, and then he immediately unsubscribed to my channel. I can't do anything about that. I mean, I didn't unsubscribe to his channel. I think he does a very good job with beer reviews. He's just sort of touchy and funny about things. But anyway, let's get back to this. This beer was created to be a budget brand, an inexpensive yet higher alcohol beer. What is it made for? Barbecues, guys getting together on a Saturday to watch a game. Just an all-around everyday drinking beer, session lager. Would I bring it to a dinner party? No. If I was going to a dinner party, I'd probably bring, I didn't want to spend too much, I'd bring something like Michelob or Heineken, for instance. But this beer really works in a lot of places. Like I said, cookouts, generalized drinking. You don't want to spend a lot of money. Most people are not millionaires. They can't afford craft beer every day. I love most of the craft beers, but for what it is, and really for beer overall, I think it's excellent. I'm going to give it an A-. I do think it's not extraordinary, but I really think Coors did a good job with this beer, and I think they continue to do a good job. That's my opinion. That's how I review it. I don't see anything wrong with this beer. You can go ahead and say you don't like the flavor, but I mean, don't say it's flavorless. It has flavor. I think it has a good, sweet, stereotypical beer flavor, and I think it's a good flavor. It has aroma, pretty nice aroma. It has body. Yeah, I've always enjoyed Keystone Ice, and I've been drinking it off and on since February of '96. It's sad they don't sell it around here anymore. Did see that the Milwaukee's Best Ice reappeared in at least in one packaging format last year. We still have the Bud Ice and the Ice House and some of the other ice beers. I'm going to end this by saying, Laissez-les bon temps rouler. This is, to me, an excellent beer. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to Louisiana and go to a Louisiana State University baseball game.